to all the viewers watching us all over the world. It's City Stand again, Michael Adekunle. Great morning to you. If you're watching us in the United States of America, we say good day to you. In the UK, good day. Brazil, Germany, South Africa, Portugal, Spain, anywhere you're watching us from, we say welcome to this program once again. All right, it's the program where people express their opinions, program where we review the situation in the country. It's a program where we review what's trending on papers. Newspaper review program, stroke public opinion program. It is all here at City Stand, and we are here at the stand to review once again. All right, I have my respondents with me this morning, and they are also ready to discuss topical issues. King Henry, wow, first come, first serve. I don't know.
Morning, sir.
King Henry is here.
And is there too.
First come, first serve.
We need to
Good
give
morning,
him
all.
We need to give him awards.
Lucky was here around 6 o'clock,
Yes.
6 a.m. Oh, yes. What are you looking for?
What are you? What are you doing here this morning? Why are you here this morning?
The three wise men. Yeah.
Oluwawa, what are you looking for?
We are looking for the blessing of God. That's why we must be here in the morning like this. Don't you see our friends who are himself. He wants to save.
Oh, yes. He has not formed the habit of running to the camera.
Yes.
Since
Preacher is a preacher.
yeah.
And I know that, no, inside to capture the first combat, it's a lion here. Yeah. It's a lion here. You understand? Because he holds the environment.
I don't give you again. Yeah.
Oh, it's weekend, bro.
Yes.
Oluwa one must be blessed. Wow.
God will bless you. King Henry. Wow, King Henry, God will bless you. We are going to your palace.
He said you must be blessed. He's just
we are blessed. I know. Because we are coming to your throne because we adopt us in your palace. King Henry, God bless you. God bless you. Good morning to you. Good morning. We are happy.
All right, say good morning, John.
Good money. And he was the first president.
Imagine.
He's a good one. He's a good one. And also to Adijo Elonge, we say good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. More people trooping in. What's happening?
Today is Saturday. Today is weekend.
It's weekend and it is Saturday.
Today is weekend.
It's weekend and it's Saturday.
Yeah, so a lot of people want to.
And we are growing.
Closer.
No, we are growing. We are growing. We accommodate more
Yes,
people.
a lot of people want to refresh themselves by the development and of course this is a gathering point for that. You should know what City stands for now. Good morning.
Good morning.
How many people do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
15,000 for everybody.
Lucky. You didn't play well.
I play well. In fact, Mike, I call you this morning.
Okay.
I call you around now. Is it not to 6?
Yeah, to
To
6.
6. In fact, I have to be
You
here.
have a mindset for the spiritual goodness that will happen this morning.
Yeah.
And you came, and God is with us, and God will be there. Because today is a new day, entirely. It's a bright Saturday morning.
Bright Saturday morning.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Marvelous, great.
Marvelous, great.
Thank you.
That
Beautiful.
King Gary, thank you so much. Big up to you. You don't really speak on the platform, and you want to benefit from our goodies. Yeah, no problem. All right, the City Stand is for everybody.
For everybody.
It's not for one person. It's for everybody. Thank you so much, King Gary. He said, God bless you all.
All the reviewers.
Yeah, God bless you. Thank you so much,
The
King
Kule
Gary.
is not here. I think he's going right now.
You know, Kule received some prayers. So yeah, I think he's still enjoying those prayers. 20K. So Kule is, I think he's still enjoying that. If you don't finish now, you go wrong. Come. All right, sir. And please, before I proceed on today's business, let's quickly call in this man.
Yes.
The man, Mr.
With the money.
You're with the money here. Mr. Jacob Adedeji told me to give him the sum of 5,000 naira. It's not that he's all right. come. I want to say is come closer, come closer, come closer. Okay, yeah, sorry. So we were told to give you the sum of 5,000 naira, and we've been looking for you. And thank God, yesterday, is it this morning? Yeah. We got you, and I told you to come around so we can present the money to you. Sum of 5,000 naira from Mr. Jacob Adedeji is here, and it will be presented to you. He said you want to tell him something.
Yes,
because we noticed it's not that.
Yes.
All right.
I want to say something. I hope you hear me. Do you hear me? Okay. Okay. Good. What I want to say is that at this point in time, you need to clear your head first. Go and barb your head. I don't want to know anything. Barb your head completely first. Then we want to be seeing you around and monitor the development subsequently.
Okay.
You understand? And on behalf of City Stand, we are presenting, and the man that said we should extend this money to you. You understand? This is the money. Mr. Jacob, are you seeing it? You stretch your hand and collect the money. Okay? I say a big thank you to Mr. Jacob.
Mr. Jacob, thank you so much. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much. I've come this morning. I said I should come yesterday. I was going, so I was called. So this morning I've get to the City Stand place. So right now they've given me the 5,000 naira.
And that you are going to barb your hair by tomorrow morning. On Monday morning, you are coming with a different look.
Different look. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to barb my hair.
Good. Because once you do that, of course, I will look into and take it off from there.
All right, there's another blessing for you this morning. The sum of 15K from King Henry. 15,000
for you now.
For you.
Yes,
so you need to appreciate it.
Yes,
Let's appreciate King Henry.
Thank you so much. Allow you to say something.
I know him.
Come closer to the mic.
Good morning, sir. So I said King Henry also giving me 15,000 naira this morning, and I thank King Henry so much for the blessing they blessed me this morning. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, King Henry. Thank you. God
Respect
bless
to
you.
you.
Babia, what did I say? Good, come.
So
Monday morning, come. Yes,
what is it? Please, as you said, please monitor the development.
Okay, sir. All right, I will.
All right, thank you so much, King Henry. We really appreciate you for the gesture this morning. Thank you so much. That's what City Stand is all about. City Stand is for everybody. It's for everybody, and we need to thank God for the kind of viewers we have on the platform. Thank you so much, everybody watching us on this platform. We really appreciate you all. We love you all. Eshegon, Mudupe, in Igbo. Ndewo.
Whatever you lay your hand on shall prosper. Yeah, that's the word of God.
He's praying with our language. Yes,
Edo.
He's
an Edo man.
Calm, your body will be calm. You will live long. That's what he's saying. And I pray, may God bless you this morning. This Saturday, this weekend, this next week will be blessed. As you are blessing us, may God bless you. Thank you. It just encourages us. It's encouragement.
All right, like they say, punctuality is the soul of business, and that's what Mr. Lucky has exhibited this morning.
Yes. I'm the first person. I have to, Nigeria, we need to do something. But I have to be here early.
I came third.
Second. Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, let's quickly move down to what we have this morning on our paper. Saturday. Thank God it's weekend. Yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday, and it's the 23rd of November 2024. We have issues to discuss this morning. Simon Ekpa's case is there, and we have Nigerians panicking in Finland as regards the arrest of Simon Ekpa. Currently, they are search for the sponsors of this movement. I call it a movement. Search ongoing as regards the sponsors of Biafra agitation. All right, we still have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reiterating his commitment to revamping the economy, revamping Nigeria. And he has said it this morning on the front page of this day newspaper that hunger, poverty will soon be over in the country. We'll be reading all this to you guys. Okay, to Simon Ekpa on Saturday Punch. What do we have? Simon Ekpa, Nigerians in Finland panic as search for sponsors begins. Wow. Nigerians in Finland panic as search for sponsors begins. I can cite Ordinary Taiwo saying good morning to everyone there. Good morning to you, Ordinary Taiwo. Thank you so much for joining us. Detention excites IPOB, Masop indifferent. The Indigenous People of Biafra, some of the members of this organization are happy about the arrest of Simon Ekpa. You are coming to that.
Oh, yes.
You are coming to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I begged for food after my manager defrauded me. Olajumoke Orisogun or something like that. Okay, this should be an entertainment interview. You can go to page 17 to see this. Should be a Nollywood story. Yeah. To the next one, farmers left in ruins as Ogun 4 billion naira rice project disappears. Top government official backing MC Oluomo to take over NURTW, says Barua. Of course, there have been crises rocking the organization. Just of recent, that should be last week or 2 weeks ago, another person was appointed or elected as the boss of NURTW in Lagos State here, while we have the court of appeal sacking MC Oluomo in Abuja. Well, let's see how peace will be restored in that organization. Moving down to another one here, being black in US, a big struggle. Nigerian American rep Owulewa says this. To check the story, go to 30 of the Saturday Punch newspaper, and the last paper we have here on today's edition of this program. This day was this day saying Supreme Court nullifies National Lottery Act, says law exclusive of states houses of assembly. Abbas, lottery contributed over 200 billion naira to Nigeria's GDP in 2023. You can continue with this story on page 5 of the newspaper. To the major headline here, Tinubu, hunger, poverty will soon be a thing of past in Nigeria. Hunger, poverty will soon be a thing of past in Nigeria. We can see, I can see some people hissing at the statements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu behind the camera there. It seems you don't have hope in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I know that what will be running through the minds of some of our viewers now. So you don't start again. All right, what was this picture all about? Our first daughter of Akwa Ibom State, Governor Mrs. Elaine Obareki, Governor Umo, Deputy Governor Senator Ekon, and some other dignitaries here. What is it all about? At the night of worship and tributes for the First Lady, Mrs. Patience Umo, held in Uyo. May her soul rest in perfect peace. All right, the last story. Tears, griefs in Inewi as Ifeanyi Uba is laid to rest. I thought they said Ifeanyi Uba will not be buried in the eastern part of the country.
Yes. Yes.
Can you come here? All right. Let's quickly talk about the Ifeanyi Uba's story we have here. Now, like I told you. What was all about Ifeanyi Uba?
Yes, we monitored the development there, and we discovered that Ifeanyi Uba has been led to rest, and as a former as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he led Capital Oil Boss, was given a befitting, burial in Nnewi. He's a big man. His legacies are still there, irrespective perceptions that are flying up and down. Some even said that he's already been buried in somewhere in Lagos here. Some are saying that he has been buried in Abuja. A lot of things flies out, because of people's perception on his role. You see, when you see rumor and you learn to how manage rumor is another thing. But I can tell you in honest truth, he was given a befitting. It was a beautiful ceremony. All the federal government representatives, including the state governors, friends, and well-wishers all over the world, they were present in Nnewi. They say it's no go area. Nobody's going to bring his crops there and all the things. We keep on seeing these things flying up and down. But in honest truth, some people still understand and know that irrespective of different views and opinions on Ifeanyi, his own people still allow put down those sentiments and give him a very befitting burial. As an Igbo man, you cannot, no matter how difficult it is, no matter the kind of things he has been accused of, whether it is true or not, they do not bury their dead outside.
No, he's buried, and we say we pray his soul rest in perfect peace. But as a great businessman, he was a great businessman in the country, no doubt about that, and he has really contributed to the growth of Nigeria's economy. Now, but what legacy would you say Ifeanyi left behind? Lucky.
I think if Uba was in PDP, one of the big wigs in PDP before he left to Abba Abi, Magab, okay. He done very well because you see most of this police station. I could remember when the fuel was going hard, all inflation reduced our fuel to Nigeria. In fact, it gave a lot of people hope. Was giving rice, giving money, go to Alaba, some of these places. Anyway, for me, it's a lesson to all these people who are massive weight. People like Akpabio who are not giving back to the society. He has done his own. That's why I say this world is a race. You can't do your market, you go. He has done his own. Left for those who are coming on board to learn less. Just the one we just show now, the Akwa Ibom, Calabar, Akwa Ibom's first lady. See tears yesterday. A lot of people were crying. But are they learning? Are the people really learning? A massive word, burying money inside your compound, and while your workers are hungry. I don't understand. So I think for me, Nigeria, poor rich should learn less than that. One day, whatever you are mass, you die. Just 6 feet. You see them sharing crocodile's tears yesterday, but are they really touched? Like they took the man to National Assembly. That was 2 days ago. Say Akpabio making statement, Okorocha, everybody's making statement. But are you really doing what God said you people should do? People are dying. People are so for me, I don't think Nigeria learn less. As you said, that an Igbo man, whether small pig, cannot be buried outside. We heard that it cannot be buried in their home. It happened to Ojukwu. I could remember when Ojukwu came, IPOB said they want to bury Ojukwu. The federal government said no, don't do that. Don't even dare there. I was there in India with them, same place. You know what I'm saying? They said no. There's argument that they are the one that got to bury. Jonathan said no. Let the government take over. It's a government property. You know what I'm saying? I was there. At the end, they asked everybody to go. I was afraid that I thought maybe fight to happen. But at the end, federal government buried him. So there's no way. Andrew Ba is a popular person. He's a big dude. So government is an honorable. So I think government took over security and all that and make sure say be buried there. But what I'm saying, Nigeria people, whether you're Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, learn lesson that one day, God will call you. What of the property? What of the money? Today is not seeing anything. It's a lesson to everybody.
Now, there's no doubt that he contributed to Nigeria's economy, not just our economy, politically as well. He was involved in politics in the country.
Yes, you can see when Jonathan, during the era of Jonathan, he became very prominent, powering some of Jonathan's transformational agenda down there in the north. You can see the massive campaign as at that time, And one thing I have come to understand about Ifeanyi, when some time ago I attended his 40th birthday, he has 5 presidents present there, at a hotel where he did his listing. And yes, in Lagos, yeah. But what his level, his quest, his drive for philanthropic activities is something that is worth emulating. Not only that, he has football clubs. He dived into many things. You know, he came out as a YPP governorship candidate in Anambra State. You know, so he was deeply involved with the hope targeting that one day he's going to, of course, be the #1 citizen in Anambra State. You know, but that notwithstanding, whatever happens, I think it's a big lesson to the big men there. You know, who are already amassing so the vast estates, properties scattered all over everywhere, owned by these capital oil boss. You know, if you have even a privilege to see one of his properties, you begin to wonder, you know, the paradise on earth like that. But at the end of all this, you know, is it not, for me, death like this should be seen as something people will now sit back and say, especially the government official will now sit back and say, there is need. Because humans have a limited time. That's one of the things I still make references to countries like America. You know, America places charity first. Make sure that their citizens are comfortable. Then if you want to be extra, then you have to work. If you want to add extra value to yourself, but that elementary kindergarten facilities, amenities, infrastructures that enhances, you know, human life, you know, is already there. Where are you taking all these things to at the end of the day? I think that's a question for them to
Mr. Felix, would you call it a great loss?
Well, it's a great loss to the southeast, and also to Nigeria. And I want to say that they should learn from what has happened. Of recent, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I heard some of his brother was saying that they are not going to allow them to bury him in the east. Which is quite unfortunate. We should allow the dead to be buried, so that they will go and face judgment, whether he has done good or he has done bad. They took it upon themselves and they said they mustn't bury it, they mustn't do this, they mustn't do that, which is actually a very wrong thing, because nobody knows the day he will sleep that he will not wake up. It's a debt we all hold. And I want to say this, it's a lesson to every one of us, that whatever we are doing, we should always look at our back. And we should also have an inner thought that will tell us what we are doing, whether it's good or bad. Now, because we are going to face he's going to face the final judgment. It's so whether go to heaven or he go to hell. But one of the things I want to say is this, that Ufan Iba, with what he has done on humanitarian ground, he has done well. But facing heaven, it is God that will have the final say. That's my own number.
Let's have a cool take on this. I'm still coming back to you, Mr. Lovely and Mr. Felix, also Mr. Chinedu. As a supporter of football, a supporter of sport, a die-hard supporter of sport in the country, who lived up to expectations, can we ever have someone like Ifeanyi Uba in Nigeria?
Yeah, no, adieu, Ifeanyi Uba. May his soul rest in peace. And I can say the non-state actors, the factor of the non-state actor. You know, Ifeanyi Uba was attacked one time when he was going to Anambra, where he comes from, Inewi, definitely. He was attacked, like 4 policemen were killed then. And it was God that's even saved him from that attack then. I don't know. People that are trying to mourn him now, where were they when they were attacking this guy? I think that even led, I can say it's part of what led to his death as it is. Since then, he has never been, balanced again. And I really feel for him. I feel for his family, because it was really vibrant. He fought the Igbos, what's it called, in the National Assembly there, because I could remember him, Boruju Kashamo. They always shared same seats with, I think he's one of his best friends. Then Kashamo is no more today, he's late too. So, but the non-state actors, they should not rethink their brain and be upright with how they attacked their leader, because that really was one of what caused his death. Ufan Yuba will have still been alive today, but the attack he had then was so, was so traumatic for him. And I would say our non-state actors in different regions we have, they should control themselves about attacking their leaders. And they are the one money now is as well. But when they were doing the dirty job on him, then they did not know it will affect him. A very erudite guy. I think he was into oil and gas, and he has a lot of filling station. And when you go to Magodo Phase 2 in Ikeja, in Ogba here, Magodo Phase 2, just around Ojodu axis, you will know this is an enigma, because of he has that signature of building mighty houses. And I've been fortunate to be in one of his house around Omoliden. So may his soul rest in perfect peace. But it's so painful that the non-state actors, they should stop all those killing, attacking their leaders, because that's the result. One of the results.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Lucky, please come back. Let me talk to Oluwa one on this before we go straight to what we have. All right, in every sectors in Nigeria, be it entertainment, politics, sports, even the religious institution, he played a vital role. How do you feel about his demise?
So God bless you for that question. First of all, let us just give it 1 second silence for the country, because it's a human being and it's our whole man. It's in Nigeria and we all feel him. If we bust all the sector you have just said, see, it touched. See, if you have those type of people like 10, 20, Nigeria will not be like this. You have a mind of giving. Can you imagine? In our set up a football club to the grassroots, for you to stay from the down to the up to the, you understand? You see, you have many things. See, if you bad luck, just like what this guy said, that attack now give him. He won't think of, he won't leave him anymore. He was afraid of his own country. He was now running hectares scatter. Can you imagine when you're home, they don't even want you alive? So it's God who pray for that. He will give the family a gratitude to bear the loss, because we have lost a great man. Let us be sincere with ourselves. May so rest in perfect peace. And so like that. It's a good man.
So much. All right, thank you so much. May your soul rest in perfect peace. Now back to Chinedu and Lucky on Simon Ekpa's case. Currently, it's been tried in Finland, and we have reactions coming from the east, from the west, north, and south, nooks and crannies of this world. What's the fate of Igbos in Finland?
I don't think they are going to look at it from that angle of singling out Igbos in Finland. What they are talking about here is Nigerians in Finland, you know. And if you look at...
I read it, Igbo community in Finland. They are panicking, afraid of even talking about the situation.
No, the thing is this. Okay. The fact is that everybody, because you're an Igbo guy, you understand, they can streamline it to Igbo community in Finland.
And as also as regards the agitation.
And another fact is that, you know, I don't think you are going to compare their level of principles, democratic principles, with that of Nigeria. This is a nation country that are, you know, a bit civilized. I know what it took Finland to fight their way out of Russia. You know, they went through the same process the Biafrans are trying to go through. You understand? But it's not the issue. But the fact is that, you know, at this point in time, Simon Ekpa is already facing a judicial process there. You understand? And his quest to carry out a certain event and activities that will be closed on the 2nd of December is still ongoing, you know. But the Igbo community there, because of he's an Igbo man, of course there should be reservations, because it affects the Igbo community there. It affects because of his Igbo connection. Of course, there should be a kind of panic. You understand? Because they don't know actually, you know, possibly what the decision of the government is. But I can tell you that he is still serving under this government, and of course, his party, you know, is the party in power in Finland. You understand? So, and I do not see that situation where they begin to mount pressure on Igbos in or Nigerians in Finland simply because Simon Ekpa was invited or was arrested. No matter how. But if I look at the man who the police commissioner who was in charge of that case in Finland, something Otto. If you look at his statement, it does not have to do with anything that has to do with gun running. What they are charging him for is incitement using his media channel. You understand? And the man was saying that they needed to act based on the number of petitions that came from the federal government of Nigeria, that came from Nigeria. You understand? Yeah. So that's what they are acting. So I think this is not the first time that he has been invited. He has been invited before, and subsequently, this one we are going to see how it is going to play out. But from what I understand, Nigeria and Finland, I don't think they do have any extradition treaty that will warrant the military here, the military headquarters here, to mount pressure on Finland to do that extradition. I don't know the process that is going to take, or they will take the Nnamdi Kanu's, and that will result to another judicial embarrassment, because when you kidnap, it will result to another. Simon Ekpa was kidnapped, but I do not know what the federal government want to achieve with this. Bringing in or pushing for or even targeting, or even targeting to create another tension by going for Simon Ekpa in Finland. But let me tell you, the position of IPOB here is different. The position of MASOP is different. IPOB is saying that it's not a bona fide member. But I stand to have a certain reservation on that, because if you look at the word IPOB, anybody is an IPOB as long as you are within the geographical. You don't need to belong to how many people here belong to IPOB organization? But they're trying to say at his level and status, he's not a member of IPOB in any part of the world, in any unit in the world. You understand? So that is aside. But that does not make him not to be an IPOB person. Because in the reality, it's just because most ideology that we are supposed to be imbibed has been westernized, has been attached to Western influence. If not, in the real truth of it, Mike, I can stand to tell you, that the identity of Eastern region it should be called Biafrans. Their language is Igbo. But Western influence does not allow us to properly define ourselves the way it's supposed to be, to give us that sense of belonging of where we come from. So Masop is saying a different thing, because he's going to bring the issue to a global limelight presently now, because there's no how it is. The more you cannot to tackle a figure like that, the more the issue that's related to Biafra agitation continue to have a wider spread globally.
Now, I'm still coming back to you. Let's quickly talk to Mr. Lucky on this. I wonder the level of damage this has caused for Nigerians in Finland. Don't you think it's a big blow on Nigerians there, most especially the Igbo community living in there?
I think I have a different view. You see, Nigeria, if you want to fight for poor or for the rich, you have to be very careful. You have to watch very well. I suppose to be seeing protests, whether 10 or 20 or 100 or 500 people protesting against this arrest. I mean, what I'm saying, if you want to lead as a leader, as a fighter, you must gather people, do your own work. I'm not seeing protests. Everybody is denying Simon Ekpa. Including the IPOB, myself, denying him. And when you are doing that, what signal are you sending? When you are doing that, what signal are you sending?
Continue what you're saying.
So when you are doing that, which signal are you sending? So that means I expect some group to be protesting now. What are you arresting somebody, a citizen, in that place, say, inciting Nigeria? I think federal government people need to ask questions. And everybody denies Simon Ekpa. I could remember here, people used to shout, Simon Ekpa on December 2nd is going to declare. A lot of people. But today, everywhere is silent. Something is wrong somewhere. So that means if you want to fight, if you want to let agitation, you have to be very careful. Gather people. Otherwise, Nigeria government, you know they are fat on. They can do and do and bring this man back. I will be saying it's not going to come back. It's not going to come back. Finland is a just small country where our government can confuse. Before you know, the guy landed in Nigeria. Before you know, so we need. I don't know. For me, I think panicking in Finland. People are afraid. They are looking for the sponsor. According to them, you know, Nigeria will be telling Finland to look for those who are sponsoring this. Yes, everybody is afraid. For me, I expect people today to be protesting against that arrest. You understand me? So all we know is that it's the federal government that is giving this publicity. I don't know all this issue. That is not what we're thinking now. We are thinking how Nigeria will be better. Solve the problem of Nigeria, not Simon Ekpa in the front who we call Nigeria is shaky. And Nigeria is a problem. So if they want to fight us now, we'll be afraid, just like Niger. So something is wrong with Nigeria government.
All right, please, sorry, please. I think we have people on ground today. We just need to take it one after the other. I'm still coming back to you, Chinedu. Please, let's attend to Mr. Felix. If I can, show the crowd that is here, you'll be marveled with the kind of a crowd we have here this morning, and we just need to treat everybody right. Now let's have Mr. Felix here. Chinedu, I'm still coming back to you. Don't go nowhere. Right, talking about Simon Ekpa's arrest, like we have it here on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Detention excites the indigenous people of Biafra. I don't think it's all of them, but it simply means there is division in the fight for the freedom of the Igbo race. Now, Masop indifferent. So it simply means that some people are not as subscribing or in line with the vision of Simon Ekpa. It simply means Simon Ekpa is not working in line with their own vision for a Biafra nation. What's your take on this?
Number one, who is the leader of IPOB? The first of all said is Nnamdi Kanu. Secondly, they said Samuel Ekpa is the second in command, and we are getting some reaction that does not suit Nigerian government, inciting the Southeast people to begin to destroy federal government property, which is actually very wrong. No place in the whole world, in America and UK, where you see a group inciting its people to destroy government and property, and you expect the government to keep quiet. It's never done. It's never done. Who are the people working in those government agencies that the IPOB are destroying? Are they not the indigenous of those people? And you are in Finland giving command, giving all sort of command that does not warrant Nigerian to move forward. We know we Nigerians have our own challenges. We have our own problem. You dare not try that in Finland. You dare not try that in America. That's why I don't support this government. Let's say the truth, and the truth must be said. The reason is fighting for his own selfish interests, and he's trying to lobby the so-called the less privileged in the IPOB, trying to brainwash them, give them an idea that does not suit the way to move forward. I want to say this: the people in Finland, they are panicking. They know that this man has caused havoc, has caused a lot of havoc, and that may even bring a lot of them being repatriated back to Nigeria. I want to say this, that Sam Ekpa should be able to sit down. If he wants to fight for agitation, he should come back home. A freedom fighter, don't stay outside and fight. He comes in and fight. I'll give you an example. Nelson Mandela was in South Africa. Was in South Africa that he was fighting for apartheid, and he was able to get it. You can't be in another country and you are fighting for freedom. It is never done. It is never done. I want to say this is that he should come back home. Whatever the government, they've arrested him, and he should come back home. Let him come and fight. Thank you.
No. As regards what you're saying about bringing him back, the reports I'm getting that Finland and Nigeria don't have extradition treaty. We also have someone saying it here, not making a mistake. Okay, Happy. Finland and Nigeria don't have extradition treaty. Anyways, it simply means he cannot be brought to Nigeria, or what does that mean?
What does it that he needs to caution himself? If he wants to fight for freedom, let him come back to Nigeria. Freedom, this is where he wants to fight for the freedom. Let him come back home. He should not stay. He's not there.
But what I want to say here is very clearly, he's not a Nigerian. That's the point of correction.
So why is he fighting for the freedom?
Listen. I say he's not a Nigerian. Listen, he has denied his Nigerian citizenship. He's a Finnish citizen. Understand these things very well. I'm not. This is the reality on ground. What you're saying is a Nigerian should come to Nigeria to do what? Is he a Nigerian? He's a Finnish citizen. That's the point. That's the point you need to understand when you are trying to put a comment like this. But let me tell you, you make reference of Nelson Mandela. Do you know at a certain point, I can count 5 countries where Nelson Mandela was exiled, including Nigeria, during the era of apartheid. The Zionist movement that came into existence started from Russia under Genghis Khan. It was not in Israel. Do you understand? But what I'm saying in that perception, in that regard, in this is that who is Simon Ekpa? That's the question. Who is Simon Ekpa? Bros, there are situations that can trigger anything. You don't know somebody from anywhere before. Something triggered somebody to come out. Bro, look at Gani Adams. Do you know Gani Adams until they annulled June 12th? I expected you to be looking at those issues. But forget Nigeria the way it is currently now. There's no problem with them trying to stop Simon Ekpa. Yes, of course. It is their duty to do that. It is the duty of Simon Ekpa to show resilience, that he is convinced of what he's doing. But what I do not like is that there is already a plan, a rules and regulation that governs agitation. And one of the rules is non-violent approach. You see where IPOB distance themselves from, because it will dent the credibility of IPOB. But if you look at what the man is saying, that on the process, the Nigerian military went to Nnamdi Kanu's house and murdered 28 people unarmed. No provocation. So anybody can come with different perspective, different opinion. There's no problem about that. But what I'm saying is that, is Finnish government going to behave? Is their judiciary going to be that of Nigeria?
And that's why we need to look at what King Joe is saying here in the comment section. Felix, know it well that there is no human rights in Nigeria, so there's no need for him to agitate in Nigeria.
Yes.
If there is human rights in Nigeria, then you can say he should come to Nigeria.
Yes.
But he is saying, according to my friend here, he says he's no longer in Nigeria. It's a Simon Ekpa. It's a Finnish. So what? He should leave Nigeria issue for Nigerian people to deal with Nigeria issue.
No.
Let's be realistic. No. Let us be realistic. Let us be realistic. Let us be realistic to it. Let us be realistic.
It's not in Nigeria. It's a Biafra issue. We are all Nigerians. See, when you are making a statement, see, let us come here. We are not kids here. Nobody's a tata here. We all have education in primary school. You see, when you say Nigeria or no Nigeria, let us be frank. You say it's not in Nigeria anymore. You have denounced Nigeria. So why are you inserting Nigeria to Nigeria? You see, the other day, the Kanu that we know as an IPOB leader, let us be frank. He said the federal government should give him 2 days. They should leave him 2 days. He said, give him 2 days. He said, that is that problem, that is security. He said, I will stop it. He said, who is that person that I will say that the person will oppose me? He said, let that person come outside. Who is he trying to talk to? Is he directly talking to this man we are talking about here now?
Simon Ekpa.
Live, because he's giving directive more than him.
Contrary.
But when he was there, did you know Simon Ekpa? Okay, now he's in a prison. They don't even talk about Simon Ekpa. Now they can't release. Simon Ekpa is now Lord overnight. Let us be frank. He's not Lord overnight. Okay, now, okay, see what happened now. They now disown him. IPOB now disown him immediately. He never even reached 1 week. See, now they don't let the trouble on him because they know he created trouble. Can you say, I'm fighting for the freedom of my people, not the hungry poverty of my people, that they should be sitting down on Monday compulsory. He said that is not the ideology. The ideology is for the freedom of these people. Now you are commanding from nowhere, say, on Monday you must sit at home by all means. See, can you come outside? Can you fuck it by yourself? See, let us be frank with ourselves. See, the truth will set you free, but the truth is bitter. Can you say he's not involved with that sit at home? But this guy, 100%, he bring some language. See, you brainwash youth, you brainwash people, and you are there in luxurious home, living like in heaven. People are dying here every morning. Can you imagine your own self? Not that one the key, don't be your money the key. Your own people, why? See, let us go to the way of God. And the way of God will set you free. Not the way of the demon. The way of the demon will suck unnecessary blood. It will suck unnecessary blood. Okay, see now, just only arrest. Many are panicking there. So people there for free and we say that they hide themselves, they manage their life. Now, that one is gone. Why? Let us seek the face of God and we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right. You're talking about a civilized society where rule of law, is efficient. Okay. Where they don't reason like an ordinary black man. You understand? I'm coming. Okay.
Taiwo say something to you here. Chinedu, this is how many of you were saying Kanu cannot be arrested or captured. But today, even British government didn't send him anymore. People were saying he cannot be arrested, he cannot be captured. But presently, he's in Nigeria, he's in detention, and the British government is saying nothing about the detention of Mazin.
Okay. Can I respond? To Mr. Taiwo Ogulade? Yeah? The truth of the matter is very clear. Nnamdi Kanu, listen to me. Nnamdi Kanu, if they can go back to history, there was a British Prime Minister that said, Harold Wilson, let me mention his name, that he expected Nigeria to break up. When you talk about Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, was Nnamdi Kanu hiding from anybody, anywhere in the world? Nnamdi Kanu was on a trip to Kenya before he was kidnapped. He said arrest, kidnap, or capture. That is a very a word that does not fit into this. If you want to arrest somebody of Nnamdi Kanu, forget whether the British did not send him or not. That is not the issue. But the issue is that he is focused on what he intended doing. Nobody supported Nelson Mandela. Nobody, not part of the world, but today they are celebrating Nelson Mandela. But what I'm saying is this.
No, to support what you are saying here.
Wait, I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming,
okay.
Mike. I'm coming. Because it is very important. Okay. I will look at those issues that are being raised.
Okay.
You understand? If you want to arrest somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that Kenya is a Commonwealth nation, Nigeria is too. What they needed to do is to initiate a process using Interpol. You can remember that on this platform, Interpol said they were not involved. Abi, didn't you hear it? Yeah. They were not involved. But these are the process that needed to follow before you. Then you went and targeted somebody, you abused the person, and you kidnapped the person because he's saying that he wants freedom. What is the bone of contention over Simon Ekpa. What is Simon Ekpa looking for? It's a general question. The bottom line of it is that, you know, he is seeking for self-determination. You understand? He's seeking for self-determination.
Let me take this comment by Nathaniel Abu. I told you our viewers are also reviewers on the platform.
Yeah, no, they are like
also analysts.
They are watching.
And that's why we must create an enabling environment for them to also call in on the program, and which will happen very soon. Nathaniel Abu, Mr. Mike, listen. Nnamdi Kanu was never arrested but kidnapped by the federal government.
No. I think but wait now. You say the truth, bro. Excuse me, bro. I was trying to say something. Bro, let us understand this thing very well. Bro, if you look at Malaysia,
can you come close? Come closer.
Listen,
you need to listen to him.
See, it was on professional bail. He jumped the bail. So where? He jumped the bail.
No.
Where did he go to?
He did not jump.
Where did he go to?
Military went to this house. Military went to this house. If we're you, can you wait? Hold on. Police are on duty to go arrest, not military. You can't go there and bomb the house. They kill people, bomb the car. You are expecting to wait. I don't believe that. Hold on. I blame government. You know what? I blame government.
So we are here in Nigeria. What Lucky is saying is right. We were here in Nigeria when the military went there to bomb the house, kill the housemaid, kill so many people, kill the dog and all rest. There is no human being. We have the right of self-defense. Okay? We, in our own constitution and law, we have the right to defend ourselves, self-defense. What Kanu did is to defend himself and escape from the military bombardment. Okay? So, for them to have come to blame him of any reason, which means the person wanted him to die. And you cannot try a dead person. It's somebody that is alive that you should try. You understand? He has to be alive before you try him. The way money the federal government have been using is too raw. It's not civilized. The federal government have not been using civilized way. Even that Kenya, if Kenya know their onions, they're supposed to, all right, roll the young man. This man is in our land. You don't have to, kidnap him in that way. Kidnapping is different from arrest. Arrest is a civilized way through the police and judiciary, okay? But the other extrajudicial manner in which they kidnap him is not proper. We call it extrajudicial, okay?
But Mr. Felix said the kidnap was done professionally.
Hold on, let me tell you. Listen, hold on. He jumped bail. Who stand for him as a shorty? It's Abaribe. And what happened? Hold on now. When they called Abaribe and they asked Abaribe, what did Abaribe say?
He said military went to his house and destroyed the house. Let me ask you, when you say jump bail, hold on, all of us go to court. When you say jump bail, if there is no problem, there is no fight, and lawyer go to court and tell the judge that my client is sick or my client is nowhere to be found, that's why they say you jump bail. But everybody aware. I want to give an example.
How did Nnamdi Kanu leave Nigeria? Listen, how did Nnamdi Kanu leave Nigeria? How did he leave Nigeria? It's a question.
On self-defense. Self-defense. To escape by the bombardment of the military. All of us were all.
Who are the people that took him out?
You understand?
Who are the people?
That is a secret matter. Who
are the people?
I don't know if you are.
Who are the people that
is underground? I don't know.
You don't know.
He escaped.
I blame federal government. Federal government, if you want peace, they listen to Nnamdi Kanu. Hard round table. Discuss. Simon Ekpa cannot be shaking Nigeria. I don't know. Government, I don't know. Big government, big. We are number one in Africa. Why are we messing ourselves? It's a stage that you don't give media. Talk to Simon Ekpa. Leave him. Somebody will clap in abroad. Nigeria government will be shaking. What kind of government is this? America went to Bin Laden and disturb Bin Laden until they come to announce it. Nobody hear it. Why? Federal government, they listen to Nnamdi Kanu, have a meeting, discuss. This is why you stop.
Before. I'm still coming to you.
You see what I want to say is there are two things I want to say. Shetima our vice president went to United Nations Security Council and told them that Palestine must have independence. Our vice president, Palestine. But when he come to Biafra, he don't want Biafra to have sovereign nation and have independence. Shetima, you read it here, went to United Nations Security, listen, that Palestine is talking of Arab people, like what we're saying, what made our porous, our border porous, is the preference. Hausa people are giving to Mali, Chad and others. He went to Burkina Faso, he went to Palestine, he went to United Nations Security Council. I told them that please, 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 Palestine must have independence. But coming to our own country here, he don't want us to have independence. That is one. Two, in my phone here, last week, a well out and grief Yoruba man was telling the federal government that Kano is not our problem, that they should use their scale of preference. A Yoruba elder statesman, he was pleading with the federal government that we have a problem, that Kano is not our problem, that they should face and use the scale of preference and let us eat and let us have our economy. That candidates, should they know what to do, they should prioritize their reason. And you remember, I watch it on my phone here. I can send it to you. Okay, so these are the things we want the federal government to use the scale of preference to prioritize things that are. If it's Kano, if it's the issue of Kano, we won't be hungry, all of us. If it's issue of Kano, there's a grief from the north. But because of, look at Shetima, pleading for Palestine to have sovereignty, okay? And that is the thing we said last week. The way they are giving Chad, Mali, this exit to enter our Nigeria. Now, farmers cannot go to farm without military people guiding them. You saw it, okay? This is it caused by Kala. Okay, this is over there. What Kala is doing is over there. Okay, it's in that his own territory. Okay, that is the issue. But concerning Simon Ekpa, like I told you already, that I'm not competent to speak because his issue is confused. Why some are saying it's for us, others say it's not for us. So for that reason, I'm not competent at my age to speak something that is a confusion or confused manner. That's why I say I cannot speak about that. You understand? I don't know whether it's for us or against us. Why should I speak on something that is not focused? We don't know him. I don't know him personally. What is, because I'm not part of the agitators, even though I'm from Southeast. Those who are part of the agitators who are narrowly going there, they may know. They will know better. They will know better. They know.
Do you know better? Do you know him? Do you know Simon Ekpa?
Yeah.
Okay. My brother, let me tell you.
Do you know what he's fighting for?
Yes or no?
No, Mr. Tete said he doesn't
Yeah, it's
know.
my friend.
Listen, you had with him, you know, because he has his own principles, the way he look at things.
Yes, exactly.
Yes or no?
You understand? You have the way he look at things.
Objectively.
But the fact is this. I might not have seen him physically, but I know that what the media is reporting is based, about Simon Ekpa is based on agitation.
That means you believe in his ideology.
No.
Oga, listen to me. Listen to me. Don't be putting. When you are talking, I didn't interrupt you.
I'm sorry.
If I decide to get you in that place, you will not have a word to say.
Go ahead.
So, based on that, I know that he is agitating for restoration, Biafran sovereignty. I cannot come out and tell you that I do not know the name. Like the media has reported Simon Ekpa. What is Simon Ekpa? What does Simon Ekpa would do? The first thing that will come to the mind of anybody is an agitator first. That is number one.
But you don't see him that way.
He's an agitator. But what is he agitating? What is his own ground and all that? These are my own. At my age, I told you I'm an old man. I'm not your man like you. I must have to be very careful. I have to be very careful. Okay? I have to be very careful. You understand? He's an agitator. Pure, all of us have seen it. Anybody can agitate for anything. Anybody can rise up and agitate. But I don't know his own focus. I've said it. I'm an individual. We have individual differences, as he has said. All right? I have my own principle that I cannot speak on something that is not really clear.
Okay. Kule coming.
As I said, what who is protesting now? who's supporting him. Sorry, who is supporting him? Okay. I want people to come out and say, yes, this I'm about representing. Everybody denying him. IPOB denying him. Myself denying him. That's where the problem is.
Okay, can I come in? Can I come in? I think Mike here in this media platform. No matter how rough it is, you know. But I can tell you something. When Simon Ekpa was invited by the Finnish police, 24 in less than 24 hours, there was a white broadcast from Ngozi Uruabueze.
Come and talk here.
Are you listening? You see, Rose. Yes, Ngozi Uruabueze.
From where? What is his own agitation?
Biafran government in exile. Okay. You know, he said already a structure. Okay. He said nobody knows, but somebody came out and said, I know this man and I know what he's up to doing. And I've called her name for you to go and find out who is that lady. Okay. That's what I'm telling you. People differ based on their philosophy and reasoning.
Exactly. Yes.
So you understand what I'm saying? But I want to say something here. Is that, you know, Simon Ekpa. Okay.
All right. Can you come closer? Okay.
About Simon Ekpa. Yeah. What the government is looking at that guy, the level they are taking him is as a criminal. What does that mean? As a criminal, you're in Sweden, Finnish, you are in Finland, and you are inciting people in the Nigeria here, and you have denounced your citizenship in Nigeria here. So what's your problem with Nigeria then any longer? You want to be IPOB, you want to be Biafra, and still saying you are putting all effort to destroy the country you have denounced. So how about we that we are still citizens of the country? What stake do you want us to have in the country? I think that's Simon Ekpa. His issue is dust and clean, and it should face trial neither in Finland or in Nigeria here. You say they don't have extradition treaty. I think there can be diplomatic issues that will engagement that will be going on, because he has to face the consequence. He has to face the punishment. A lot of people, a lot of children are orphaned now in that east now. They are orphaned due to incitement of this same Simon Ekpa, or what's it called? I think he has no say to anything now. And again, people that are looking at the Simon Ekpa is their Messiah. Simon Ekpa is not their Messiah, because he should know he's closer to Spain there, and you should know that there's a body, there's a country, there's a region in Spain, Catalonians. They have been fighting for the agitations likewise, but they never went violence, they never went killing, they never went killing themselves. And that's why government will be laughing at these guys. What do you really want? Number one, you want settlement, you want agitation, you want the balance of marginalization, or you are still killing yourself.
He wants Biafra.
Which Biafra you want? Which Biafra you want? Biafra that Ojukwu has denounced. Ojukwu joined the NPN. That no more Biafra. Ojukwu formed Habga. He was the one that formed Habga with some elders of the East. You see, the disconnection you guys are having is you guys, the non-state actor, you are too disconnected with disconnected with your leader. You are disconnected with your leaders. And I can say it loud and clear. Anything anybody is facing now, he uses his hand to cost it. In the kind of issue you are saying, don't let us even go there. When Abaribe stick 100 million, that's okay, it's going to stand shorty for Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu was released under Binta Iyaku. And they gave him conditions that we don't want crowds as we gather here now, that they don't want crowds, because it's those crowds that are manipulating things. The non-state actor, they've got nothing to lose, and they crowded. Immediately they released Nnamdi Kanu. They crowded, what's it called, his house, and they were dancing, and don't let me, I don't, people celebrating, and they themselves, those guys were harmed too. They were harmed. They were harmed.
You know they were not harmed?
They were harmed. Come on, they were harmed. Those guys were harmed.
If they are harmed, they supposed to use army. They army, they're supposed to use.
See the number of soldiers they've killed in that territory. The number of soldiers they've turned to orphan. And does two wrongs make right? So the Sunday Igboho, the Sunday Igboho homes was, they told Sunday Igboho to let the government in power, which is Makinde. Makinde God was not supporting Sunday Igboho, which was the government in power in that territory. So let us, we need to start waking our brain. Before you embark on a journey of no return, you have to know the consequence that will follow it up. It's not that you just jump into and say you want to start agitating. Let me go down to what led to the ambushment of Nnamdi Kanu. Although the way the military ambushed him in what's it called?
The house.
It's not in the house in Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, the house.
In Kenya. Okay. The Kenya issue. But the house issue is good because there's a law already. And they gave this same guy that law too, Showore, that once we release you, we don't want to see crowd within you. And it's still protesting, but
yeah, continue what you say.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, you know, the government, you can't fight government. And if you're ready to fight government, you must be ready to sacrifice your life. And about somebody saying Ojukwu was in Cote d'Ivoire when my father was in Cote d'Ivoire. Nevertheless, I wasn't born then, but I heard history. They asked Ojukwu, does he want to come home back? He said, yeah, he said he wants to come home. And they gave him conditions that if you're coming, you either join a party in Nigeria. And the party that's making wave then was MPN, which is Chagari and Ekweme, who flew their flag then. And what they now told Ojukwu was, okay, you have to join a party, one of the parties in Nigeria, and Ojukwu, or you form your political party. And Ojukwu joined MPN as of that time. There was no ABGA, there was nothing like ABGA or sort of things. And he joined the MPN and he contested for election. And if Ojukwu has not believed in Nigeria, he will not attend the constitutional conference they had. You could remember, he will never have. And I was there when they stood Ojukwu up and Obasanjo that they should shake hands, and the hands of what's it called, togetherness, and they were forced to shake hands, and the whole thing came, you know, to an end. And I'm just so surprised. If Ojukwu has been alive, he will not be happy with all these people going about agitation, killing themselves, manipulating the system. Manipulating the system.
Do you know that when Ojukwu was alive, I think,
I expect him to
2 years, I'm coming. 2 years, 2023 or 2022, Ojukwu went to New York, excuse me.
Ojukwu wasn't alive in that.
But when Owazike started, I'm telling you.
Sir, you are
I'm telling you, when Ojukwu,
don't mistake them.
allow me to talk. When Ojukwu and Owazike went to America, commissioned Biafran House, Biafran Tower, Ojukwu was alive when Owazike started. Who give Owazike document? He take to started. If Ojukwu is against a Biafra resurrection, Ojukwu could have cautioned Owazike. But remember, Ojukwu said now, because of Mossab, I can sleep and close my eye. Ojukwu said so. Because of Mossab, I can sleep and close my eye. Mossab started in the presence of Ojukwu. Ojukwu did not condemn it. Remember, Ojukwu was alive when this man, Jonathan, win election as a president, not as subsidiary to Yaradua. Ojukwu was alive when Bianca was appointed. Jonathan gave Bianca appointment. I'm coming. You said Ojukwu said no. Ojukwu said Biafra, no Biafra, no Biafra. The only thing agreement, I will not tell you the truth. The only thing agreement they reached with Ojukwu in Aburi, I mean in Africa, you will not take your mouth open again and agitate for Biafra. That's That's what
So what
the
are we not
agreement
saying?
they read with Ojukwu.
What are we not
But
saying? What is
it doesn't mean that Ojukwu abandoned Biafra. It doesn't mean Ojukwu Biafra, which he has.
Can I comment? Can I comment?
No, I'm coming.
I want to say this.
If Ojukwu, I'm still saying it. If Ojukwu were against Biafra restoration, Ojukwu could not have support Wazirike. Ojukwu could not have allowed Wazirike to mess up.
Mr. Michael, I want to say this. Okay. If they want Biafra, let them be united. They are not united. They are divided.
It doesn't concern you.
What? It concerns
me.
Nigeria united? Let me talk.
It's Nigeria united.
That's one thing that is telling me about you. Hold on. Let me tell you. See,
we are not. If Nigeria they could not have killed SARS people. Nigeria is united. Because if Nigeria is united, they could not have massacred the citizens. They could not have killed SARS killing.
See what you are saying.
Nigeria is united.
Okay, Michael, as I was saying, I was there. I grew to the TV when Ojukwu called Obi, Gregory, please, this Abga is our own party. It's just like a family.
Ojukwu can say so.
Why can't they should let me land? Can you allow me tell this Papa to let me land?
It's a political statement. That one.
Okay, I agree. Okay, I beg you. Please, let me land. Now, I was there, and he was saying our own party is Abga. I grew to the TV. What did I say? I said I grew to the TV, and he was telling Gregory, this is our home party. Abga, don't let it die, because that's the only party we can use, the ladder we can use to get to achieve the presidency we have been looking for. I was glued to the TV watching the man. The man was even shedding tears that day. And Gregory, the party is in your hands now. Take care of the party. And Obi used 8 years, and when they left after that 8 years, he abandoned the ship of Abga. He went to PDP. So I don't know, there's disconnection within the southeast region.
There's a disconnection in Yoruba region. There's a disconnection. Every tribe has its own problem.
You need to take care of your home.
Every tribe has its own problem.
You need to take. You need to take care of your home before you're talking that way.
Every tribe doesn't concern you.
Hello, concern me. Hello, because your problem.
Every tribe has its own problem.
Your problem is
Abiola, is it not Yoruba that betray Abiola?
You want to.
Kuduratu, Abiola, is it not to say her own personnel?
You are still fighting Nigeria.
Betray him, they kill him. Kuduratu Abiola, is it not to some personnel? Betray him and kill her. It's a Yoruba person. In every tribe, there must be disagreement.
It's not you.
It doesn't mean that Igbo one is the worst.
It's not you non-state actor.
Not. Are they not killing themselves?
It's not you non-state actor.
Fulani, are they not killing
let me tell them.
Tribe? Why is it that?
Anchorman. Let me tell them.
Don't blaspheme.
It's not there. It's these people that will bring. I mean,
this issue. They always know that Igbos are. Don't miss issue.
So. To me,
let's quickly go to the comment section. Ajabo is saying that Michael, please let Kunle know that there was one conference Ojukwu went when he was alive. He took the microphone and told Nigerian leaders, "Let my people go."
And let your people go. Was there any crisis? Was there any fighting? Was there any destruction around that time? Will Ojukwu support all those destructive things they are doing? Ojukwu will not be happy with them in the grave for killing themselves.
You are saying that. Are you with him in the grave?
Killing themselves.
Are you with Ojukwu in the grave?
Killing themselves. Let my people go. But it was. You said let my people go. Let my people go. You participated in the national conference. You participated in all Nigerian activities. And you say now let my people go. Have you people gone now? Have you gone now? Abiola who betrayed her.
Abiola who betrayed Abiola. Is it not the Yoruba people betray Abiola? Is it not the Yoruba people betray Abiola?
We cannot defend that. Just
so let me tell them.
Now you mama betray Abiola.
This same state actor, they are just wasting their time. I'm telling you, the non-state actor that they are the one contributing more to the problem. The problem of Kanu, this problem of Simon Ekpa. I expected you people to have carried flag now, say, release Simon Ekpa. You use your mouth to destroy.
I cannot do the Lagos here.
Your agitator.
Lagos is not.
Why can't you one man protest?
Excuse me. If I want protest, because Lagos is not where we are fighting to be. Lagos is not where we are fighting to be.
Are you sitting at home here?
Yes, what you sleep on my Isa and get
one man protest.
Can you do one man protest? Can you do you are coward? You are coward. Can you do one man protest? Can you do one man protest?
You will be
we are not holding sit at home at Lagos. I am in Lagos. I cannot break the law of Lagos. I cannot break the law of Lagos. Look at you.
All right, thank you so much.
Look at you. Come here. He shot himself as if like his wife.
They will resist 6 o'clock. And they close 7 o'clock.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Okay, viewers all over the world, we need to go right now. You can see we are at a different location. Just had to change the location because of one reason or the other, and most especially because of the temperature, which affected the gadgets. All right, we'll be meeting on Monday for another edition of City Stand. I remain your host, your uncle, Michael Adekunle. Please subscribe on the channel. You can as well comment in the comment section and share and like the video. Thank you so much, everyone. And to King Henry, who blessed the analyst this morning, I say thank you to you. We really appreciate what you did for us this morning. Mrs. Abosede also is extending greetings to you, Mrs. Abosede. King Henry, you remember? She's extending greetings to you. Also to Jacob Dedeji, who blessed a guy here in the morning. We say thank you to you as well. God bless you all. We appreciate you. Please stay safe and have a great weekend. Michael Adekunle is going out, and I'm telling you that I love you so much. All. Catch you on Monday. City Stand love, everybody. Bye.